Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Superior Styles.
Stop down!
Against McConnell. Pick and roll. Moran. Back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Climbs the ladder. Oh my! Wisiga. Right shot. Oh, what a pick. Right to the bag. Throw to first around the field. Pick six. I run. Let me destroy my world.
That's my exit.
Acknowledges the bloodline.
It's about that time, y'all. Welcome, settle in, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Thursdays. We're your host, Team Wonder Chief. That's my bloodline sister right there, Courtney the Wonder Woman. I am Devin, the Hill Dude, aka your tribal chief of podcasting, and we are here for a new era. I still got my voice. Voice stronger than ever, baby. Yeah. All right. As everybody start to chime in, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow all that high content, we got pro wrestling. Yeah. We got gaming. Yeah. We got all that great content right here. All right. The BloodlineENT.com for your pleasure. And speaking of for your pleasure, real quick, Mr. Bob Riggs, hey, you know what to do. Turn the music down to smidget. Yes. Right there. Let's get real. All right. Countdown has begun. No, not that countdown yet. We're going to get there. That countdown. But this countdown, all right, this is the most important thing to my heart. I ain't showing my bloodline family. The numbers are horrific. People are burning their ass off. They hot ass sand and not getting the Bloodline Entertainment Network Beach House. What are you doing? We got a website. We got the merch. All right. We got more than Beach House too. We got coffee cups. We got notebooks. Yes. And we got the driver's seat merch too, right? Yes, that is the driver's seat hosted by my lovely bloodline sister, Courtney the woman, talking about all the walks of NASCAR. You can get the merch. You can support her show Tuesdays live at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. And yes, we got Bloodline Beach Towels too for the driver's seat. Yes, we got them all designs. If you're not going to heed our warning, okay, if you're not going to heed the message, that's all right. We got a lovely 3-step process. It's simple. It's only 3 steps. First of all, I'm going to take a picture while you burning your ass off that hot ass sand, and I'm going to proceed to make you famous. All right, I'm going to trend you on the social medias. Yeah, we're going to take it there. I'm going to trend you on the social medias. I'm going to trend you on the X app. I'm going to trend you on the Gram app. Then I'm going to put you in my new commercial this summer that my son wants to be in it. All right, so you're going to talk about the Bloodline Entertainment Network Beach Towels. Let the people know about burning their ass off that hot ass sand. The BloodlineENT.com/store for yo
pleasure.
Oh, my bloodline sister, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, man. I tell you, I'm still running that Wrestlemania high, if you will. It was a great show both night. We're gonna cover some highs and lows, or what we think should have been done, and maybe who was winners. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. Well said. Yes, if you want to see our reactions for WrestleMania for night 1 and night 2, you can go to the BloodlineENT.com for yo pleasure. Yes, well, we got both nights now. We did night 1. We did it exclusively on our Twitch and Kick for our Kick people. And then night 2, we let it be everywhere. We spread the love everywhere. Yes, you can see the Bloodline family. Matter of fact, shout out to our Bloodline sister, Jessica, the Casual. Yeah, she did her thing. All right, that's the OG Bloodline member re-debut. She made her grand re-debut for WrestleMania weekend. So shout out to Jessica, the Casual League. All right, now before we get into it for today's shows, all right, let's tap in with the chat and see who we got in the chat. All right, I think it's just us and Bot
just
Rich.
us.
Okay, yep, I see.
We
I'm gonna pull it up anyway. I'm gonna put ones up because that's what we do. We hype. All right, we always hype. We hype the chat up anyway. Ones up. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. Everybody that's lurking around, don't be shy. Come in the chat. Put your ones up.
We're a friendly group.
Yes, we're a friendly group. And we have a fantastic Discord channel. All right. It's a positive group. Like to have fun. We really love to have fun. We love to talk about food. Big foodies in there. Shout out to our Bloodline brother Geekstra. He just celebrated a birthday yesterday. He eating good. He having some Vietnamese food right now, some fried chicken. Put in the Discord channel. All right. So he in there having a great birthday celebration. So I'm gonna put my ones up for Geekstra.
I told Mr. Delicious, I said, hey, wait a minute, you gotta slow down, bro. You making me hungry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That food he had in there, I'm like, oh man, that looks good. Even though I'm not a meat eater, but right. I'm like, the presentation, it looks nice in there. So yeah. Man, wherever he at, he's eating good. You know, Mr. Delicious. Yes, we call him Mr. Delicious in our Discord group. Yep. Yes. He's a fan of food, loves to eat, and he always say, hey, my energy, I'm feeling delicious.
Delicious.
All right. Now, let's kick off tonight's show. We got a full show, but we're gonna switch it up. You know, for WrestleMania, we're not gonna go about match by match. We're just gonna talk about what we love, what we didn't like, from the entrances to the production to the stories. How did it make you feel? What emotions you were going through at that time? So we're gonna go through all of that when we break down or summarize in our ways for night 1 and night 2 for WrestleMania. But before we do,
are we really doing this, bro?
Yeah, we gotta do it. Because I did a watch along. I did a very special watch along last night. Funny story is, I think 2 weeks ago when I did an AEW hybrid show, AEW gaming. That's what I like to do. I do a watch along with gaming. And for AEW, 2 weeks ago, I was just not feeling it. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna take a break. This ain't for me. They didn't water down Sasha Monet. Or I should say Mercedes Monet, not Sasha Monet. I'm putting her WWE name and AEW name together. Mercedes Monet. And I'm like, you know what? The way they're presenting her is not the way she is. She's that star. She's not being presented on that platform as a star. She's just being presented as someone, just another wrestler, which I'm just not in tune. I'm not in tune with the stories they got going on. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a break, which I did. Took a break from those 2 weeks, all about WWE, TNA, you know, it's WrestleMania weekend, had a great time, all that good stuff. And then something the social medias. Who we got? You say sis.
We got your wifey.
We got wifey in the building. What's going on, wifey? AKA my number one fan, my heart, my moon, my stars, my everything. Get your ones up for wifey.
And you might want to check the kit.
Check the kit.
She
okay.
said
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's all over the kit. Oh, yeah. She went in on the kit. Okay. Yeah, she putting celebrations out there. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to Geekstra. Appreciate that, wifey. One of these days, we're going to have to put this whole chat from Streamlabs for our web base. for our
Yes.
kick. But it is what it is. But anyways, as I was saying, for AEW news break hit the social medias, Tony Khan decided to show the backstage footage of the AEW All In, the whole debacle that happened, the whole CM
9
Punk,
months later.
Jack Perry
9 months later.
situation. And I'm like, what? I'm like, really? First of all, when you heard that, sis, what was your initial reaction? What was your thoughts?
My thoughts is it's 9 months later. Why are we still on this? And it's not good for your business. It's not a good look, and it's not good for business. Period. Point blank.
Yes, I said that. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Once you sign an NDA, you I know a little bit about law, and what I do know, NDA means you cannot bring it up on national TV. You cannot talk about it. And he signed the NDA and still talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know what are the loopholes when it comes to NDA, because there was no audio when they decided to show that backstage footage. But before I talk about that, my initial reaction when I heard it, I was like, the same sentiments. It's not really a good business move. You can actually, hinder yourself from potential new business partners. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a potential sponsor and maybe you're looking at AEW, value their business, okay, this is what it's a good amount for a startup business. You take a look at it and you're like, oh wow, this is what they're trying to do. This is how they're trying to raise the ratings, and it's just, for me, from a business perspective, it's ugly. That's messy. Now, did it work to get an initial rating pop? Yeah, it did, because Tony Khan today went on Twitter, because he loves to be on Twitter, Tony Twitter fingers, and he said the ratings went up by 27%. But was it worth it just for that short little pop? Because by next week, it's going to be a decline. Because next week I'm not watching it. What, I got nothing to watch for. All it was just that, okay, I want to watch it because of the AEW All In backstage footage. I just wanted to see what happened. Okay, and I saw it it was no audio, and from my perspective, this is how I saw it. I saw CM Punk. He approached Jack Perry. There seems to be some words with each other, and then CM Punk decided to lunge at Jack Perry. All right, which just further proves to my point. Thank you, wifey, for liking the stream over there on Facebook. Which further just proved my point to me that he just has a fragile mind. He lets people get inside his head. He has the inability to control his emotions. Especially in that type of setting too. Everybody's back there. You had Samoa Joe getting warmed up, pacing, walking back. You saw some referees. So you saw the setting was like everybody is working or mentally preparing. But what's your thoughts on the whole footage, sis, when you saw it?
Well, yeah, I saw the footage. Again, I'm gonna stick by my words. Not a good look, bad business decision. I'm with you on that. You can actually tell that this video, the video, is heavily, and I do mean heavily, edited, because if you notice the speed that he was walking, it looks like it was edited that way.
What do you mean that it's heavily edited? Because the only thing I noticed that if they was edited, that they just edit the audio so no one can hear what was said.
Not the edit, not the audio, but the actions look like it was sped up like 10 times that it was actually
Okay. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. It looked like the normal speed count, not the if you want to up the speed like a 1.5, like what was it? Was it times 0.5 or 1.5? I didn't notice that myself. Everything from my perspective, I didn't see anything heavily edited, but except for they just removed the audio. That was it. And then from what CM Punk said in his interview, it kind of everything kind of lined up to what he said. He was the first one to make a move. He said he didn't like what Jack Perry had to say, which from my perspective, he got no right to try to lunge at somebody, because control what you can control. You don't have a right to control someone else. You can say, hey, this is how I feel. If that person doesn't respect your wishes, then hey, you know what to do? Remove yourself from that situation. Leave. Right. That's what CM Punk could have did. He's like, all right, bet. I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna leave. All right, because I'm not getting the respect. And that's what he should have did, instead of just getting emotional, lunging at someone because someone's calling you names. All right. that's how I feel about the situation about CM Punk. What about you, sis?
Well, to me, you can take sides all you want, but a good friend of mine said, whose side are you on? I said absolutely neither, because it looked like the video was heavily doctored. And also, like I said, if you sign in an NDA, that means you should not have a video footage. Oh, and by the way, I hear that backstage area told him not to do it, and he still did it. And if you notice in the video, there was a former WCW employee on that commentary booth. How do you think he felt? Tony Schiavone, yes. Tony Schiavone.
Yeah,
How do you think Tony Schiavone felt?
Well, if you saw the video and the camera immediately panned the commentary, and you saw his facial expression, it wasn't too like he was proud to be there. You know, right. you can speculate how you speculate, because you know he's not saying anything. You could just speculate of what his emotion was, and that's it. It's just speculation. All I can say is just, hey, he looked like he didn't want to be there, but I don't know how he was feeling, honestly, though. But it just looked like he didn't want to be there at the moment. That's what at the time his facial expressions.
Yeah, I could tell a lot by his facial expression. Like, holy mackerel, he just did this and nobody approved. Like, what's there to prove? TK, like, really? I'm scratching my head with this situation, because now it's not only, it's put a divide in between some friends of mine and some of my other friends.
Yeah.
Like, the wrestling community is like in shambles. Let's be real. It's in shambles, but it's been in shambles.
If you're gonna allow this in wrestling for real quick, just to put everything, this is wrestling we're talking about. All right. This is professional wrestling. All right. Do I troll people with my heel tactics of how I feel about the tribal chief? Yeah, but that's on them, that if they allow that. All right. I'm not here to take this wrestling thing very serious. I'm just here to talk about it from perspective from a fan perspective. All right. The entertainment perspective. All right. I don't see how people this is why I remove myself from that community, because the internet, the IWC, they take things serious. They get very emotional. They're almost like CM Punks. And you got to beware too when it comes to dirt sheets. When you hear all those rumors, hey, I heard about this. I heard about Tony. We said, hey, he wasn't people told him not to do it. You got to take that with a grain of salt because it is dirt sheets. It is not from, was it until you hear it from the actual source, from AEW, from Tony itself, then I would treat it as bullshit. If you're going to tell me, anybody that comes to me with any dirt sheets, all right, I'm telling you, I don't believe it. That's how I enjoy professional wrestling because I don't buy into the bullshit of it. I stay away from the negative space of that because that dirt sheets is really negative space too, and it really ruins your wrestling. Because if you're all about stories, why are you trying to get spoiled by the stories too? All right, when it comes to dirt sheets, like you want to get or like if you're trying to I want to see who's going to be debuting and all of that. Like nah, just stay away from that. Control what you can control. Stay away from that and just enjoy the journey of professional wrestling. So yeah, that's what I got to say about it.
Well, I want to say, hey to Jake the Assassin right quick.
What's going on, Jake? AKA the Discord chat mod. Get your ones up for Jake, the aerial assassin.
But I got some wrestling friends that I adore and I communicate through with Twitter. And I just seen like people attacking people today, and I'm like, I'm staying out of this because I don't want no mess. And that's what it's called, a complete mess.
Yeah, people are always going to attack some person because of a person's opinion.
Yeah.
All right, because I don't like what they said about wrestling.
Right.
That's how I look at it. I'm like, all right, and you get mad at that, hey, maybe you shouldn't be watching wrestling. Maybe you should take a break from wrestling. If it's going to get you all riled up, get you all in a negative space, then maybe wrestling ain't for y'all then. All right, let's move on from AEW. I think we had quite enough.
Yes.
AEW had my fill. All right, and let's get back to some Wrestlemania, to some WWE. Yes. To my tribal chief.
Acknowledge me!
I'll always acknowledge you. I'll always acknowledge you. Always my tribal chief.
Anymore, buddy.
Still my head of the table. That's still what Cody has is your. We know the truth. It's your title. Cody has.
Good day, Mike. Hey,
oh, what's going on? Hey, it's real simple. Hey, morning, all. Hey, I'm guessing you're from Australia. Hey, for saying morning. Hey.
Morning. Hope you had a good day.
All right. Now let's talk about WrestleMania highs and low lights for night one. Man, first of all, night one was an amazing show. It started kind of, like a slow build before we got to that climax of night one. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the productions from it. Talk about the production.
I know who that is.
The stage was phenomenal. Oh, you figured out who's A is?
It's Anastasia from ABJ's crew. So Anastasia,
hey, okay. One's up from the ABJ cult. Okay, that's what's up. Also love Courtney's reaction to Cena winning. It was the best.
Yes.
There we
go. Talk about that.
Hey, one's up for Anastasia. Now, night one, like I said, was from production level, was amazing. The performances. What was that singer name? Coco. Was it Coco Ann?
Coco Jones.
Coco Jones. Yeah, Coco Jones. Phenomenal job. Knocked it out of the park for national anthem. I love some of the camera angles for some of the wrestlers that were getting debuted, like Sami Zayn, his entrance from Gorilla backstage, him walking up to the ramp, getting greeted by KO. Loved all of that for night one. All right, so sis, what's some of
Yes,
your
sir.
highlights for night one?
My highlights. Okay, so WrestleMania is the biggest night of the year, so you're gonna get a lot of different fashion choices, and just the person who stuck out to me was Becky Lynch. Okay, she had not only new ring gear, okay, y'all.
Yeah.
She had the pages of her book on her ring gear, y'all. So my big shout out for the fashion goes to
Okay.
Becky Lynch for night one.
I like
Had the
that.
book pages on her knee pads, her corset, or whatever the chest piece is called, and she just rocked it. And I want to give her another shout out because she not only wrestles sick, she has strep throat. So my well wishes to Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Big facts. Wrestling with strep throat. And let's point out, hey, night one was cold as hell. All right.
Yes,
They
it
said it was
was.
50 degrees, but it felt like 45. So Becky Lynch was out there with a high fever and strep throat. Hey, more power to you, Becky Lynch. But yeah, I love, that was a good highlight right there. Her ring gear was on point. Her drip game was on point. Her significant other, I don't know what he's doing.
Oh my God, we'll
We're
get
gonna talk
into
about
that.
that when we get to night two. Maybe that's a low light. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the first match. But yeah, she had her pages all over. I'm actually watching the match right now. She had it like on her knee pads, like you said, around her waist, around her gear, even on that the pages when she was walking in her entrance. So yeah, I definitely like the thought that she had into her ring gear. It was all about promoting her new book that she wrote. That's it's flying off the shelves. But yeah, that's another great highlight. What's another great highlight for you, sis?
Another great highlight for me. I gotta bring this group up. I think they were night one, I believe. If I believe correctly. Let's bring up the trio of Bianca, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. Okay, they tore the house down. The representation was there, and I was here for it. And all the ladies looked fabulous, and I loved how they were matching. Okay, and they deserve all the flowers in the world. I just love this trio. They need to do something with this trio, and instead of just having it for one night,
Yeah.
make you a trio division, if you will, if you have enough people. I know sometimes they like to uh release people and then bring them back, so we'll see what goes on with that. Um, there was no surprise. I knew Bianca and Jade and Naomi were gonna win this. I had them winning. It was just a fantastic match, but I loved their look too. So, the Storm Crew, whatever they want to call them,
The
I'm
Storm
here
Crew.
for it. And another highlight I have to mention is because this man made me cry on night
Okay.
one.
All right.
This man's name is Sami Zayn. I've been a
Sammy.
huge fan of him for a while. I've been following him, and going back to the tapes when he was El Generico, just watching some of his indie tapes because I love this man so much. He actually made me cry for winning that title off the ring General Gunther.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing match. But when I knew because they don't do this a lot at Mania, when they showed the camera like following Sammy from the family, then you see KO, you knew something magical was about to happen, and that, whoo, That match was amazing.
Yes, you can sense the change in the air because for predictions, we did it a couple of weeks before WrestleMania. I
Yeah.
said Gunther. I said Gunther's winning. Gunther, I think Drew the Grand Sire, he picked Gunther. And then the day of, I was like, yo, I think this is Sammy's. I think they giving it to Sammy. You can just feel it, like you can feel the energy. Just you see more of the family. You see his son. You see his wife. I was like, yeah, you can sense the change in the air. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. And wow, boy, what a hell of a match! What a hell of a story!
Yes.
I think they probably gave the best match of night one. What's your thoughts on the match quality?
That match alone by itself was a 10 out of 10 for me because to me, you got the history of Sami Zayn. You got the newness still of Gunther because the ring general's only been there, maybe a year or less? And he's already proven himself in the ring. That's why we call him the ring general. And, hey, they found out that both of these men can go, and I loved every second of it.
Oh, hell yeah. That the in-ring psychology in this match was everything from Gunther staring a hole, talking shit to Sami Zayn's wife, from Sami Zayn's wife cheering Sami Zayn on, you got this, or just getting on Gunther you're not gonna do anything. You're like, you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, you're weak and all of that. Like, I enjoy all the aspects of that. That's the beauty about professional wrestling. It gets you in the field. So that's why you said, hey, you got emotional. You started crying. That's the beauty about.
I did.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. I did.
Yes.
We got it on tape too. So
let's talk about another great happy moment. Night one. Right there, the dead center. R-Truth.
The awesome truth.
Awesome truth.
And
getting the Raw Tag Team titles. Yes, that is right. They had split the titles. We got 2 sets of new tag teams. We got A-Town Down Under, who are a tag team for SmackDown. And I wasn't able to squeeze them in here. And I probably one of the women didn't really care about that too much.
No.
Anyway. And then Raw Tag Team Champions, Miz and R-Truth. What's your thoughts on the match? What's your highlights and lowlights about it?
My highlights, oh my gosh. I can talk about this match all night. Like, okay, we have DIY. We have Awesome Truth, just to name a couple teams, because I'll be here all night if we went through everybody on the card. We had Judgment Day in there. Whoo! Thank God they lost. But there's nothing more lovable than R-Truth. Like, you knew this was a special night for him because it's WrestleMania. And shout out to R-Truth. I know you're going through something with your cousin Roscoe. I saw on your social media.
Ooh,
just want to
okay.
send out prayers to your cousin who had a stroke on the night that R-Truth won. So we want to definitely lift him up in prayer.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
R-Truth, how can you not love this man? He gone from Little Jimmy to HBK. I mean, he is absolute treasure, and I can keep on and keep on and keep on. Like, but I love R-Truth. I was so happy that he won. Like, he finally got his moment.
Yeah, he got his flowers. He got his moment, and that was this is what I predicted. I predicted we was gonna split the titles, and then the way they presented the ladder match for that tag, the 6-packs ladder match, you saw how they had 2 sets of basically the titles, the hanging apparatuses right there. And you saw the Raw and you saw the SmackDown. I'm like, oh yeah, we're definitely getting split. They're definitely splitting. We're definitely getting new or two sets of tag teams. When I saw that, the way they presented, I was like, oh yeah, no doubt. But then I did call it. I'm like, hey, one set of tag teams. We're gonna get Miz and R-Truth. And I called DIY. We didn't. But shout out to DIY. They was dressed like Papa H and Shawn Michaels. Yo, Tommaso looked straight up like Triple H. At times, I was like, yo, this looked like Triple H. Like if you watch from behind, like he got the whole back muscles and like he was looking like straight up Papa H. And I love the gear. That's what they was going for. Same with Johnny Gargano. Had the whole hat on and the
I was
Shawn Michaels vest. That was dope.
That was dope. It was very dope. And now if they can make Degeneration X,
Regeneration X,
that would be nice. Just saying, Papa H. I don't know if you're watching, but just saying.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind Regeneration X because they got some good chemistry. I love that whole cosplay. I was digging that. The cosplay of Papa H and Shawn Michaels from Johnny Gargano and Tommaso had me in tears. Because Tommaso, I'm watching it right now. He's like a spinning image of Trips right now with that whole beard.
Yeah.
Like he is a spinning image of Trips right now. I'm like, y'all go to night one and just go fast forward to the 6-pack match and look at DIY and tell me he's not. I'm telling you, I'm telling you lying. You lying. But
we got
look, we got in the building. It's about that time. That's right. We got Geekstra in the building, aka the Indiana Jones of Destiny 2, aka the King of Clips, aka yes, Mr. Delicious himself, because hey, he is a fan of foods. He loves to eat. Hey, he just put a fantastic picture of Vietnamese food in the Discord, and he always says, hey, my energy, I'm feeling delicious. And he is one hell of a content creator. You get your ones up for Geekstra. And he comes in with his she. You know what? I got you. I got you the right way. We're going to knock you the right way. And it's your birthday. All right. We got Jack. Okay, yeah, saying what's up, Keisha. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about some low lights. Low lights for night one. What were you feeling? What were you like? You know what? I ain't feeling this match.
Well, to be honest, let's keep it real. In the 6-man tag, the winners, the new champions, A-Town Down Under, whatever the crap they want to call them.
Yeah, A-Town.
I wasn't feeling that.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I sure won't down feeling Jason Kelsey and whatever that other dude's name is from the Philadelphia.
Lane Johnson. Now remember, Lane Johnson.
Okay, I wasn't feeling that either because Ray and them was winning anyway, so that was confusing as hell. Just being real, y'all know I keep it 100, so that was my main two low lights. Everything else on that card was a banger.
Okay. Yeah, my only low light for night one. You know what? I got two low lights too, actually. Because it's one graphic I didn't put up here. But I'll talk about that. I'll save that for after I talk about this other low light, which was your low light as well. It was the Rey Mysterio LWO against the Legado del Fantasma, including Dom Mysterio. Yeah, that was a low light. The overbooking didn't make sense. Sometimes overbooking is just not needed. And for context of the story, it was just It didn't make a lick of sense. Yeah, I get it. We're in Philly. Yeah, let's get like I guess a easy pop. We're gonna have Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey, but I didn't care about that. It was. I guess if you was live, he was there. I guess it mattered, but from a TV perspective, watching it on TV, I didn't care. I didn't care. Now, another low light, and I didn't catch this until I rewatched WrestleMania. Which, funny thing, I gave night one. I had to regrade night one too. So yeah, I can't stand on the solid A. I gave night one. Now another low light, the brother versus brother, Jay Uso versus Jimmy Uso. I gotta say, man, what the story enriched with so much emotion and drama with this bloodline, infused with this bloodline story. It really didn't project into the wrestling. You know what? Because it was like a whole bunch of super kicks, like super kick here, super kick there. Like, I get it, you guys know your moves, but it just got silly to me. I don't know. I lost track of how many super kicks we got between the two. But yeah, that was a low light for Jimmy and Jay Uso. I
love that match. Only because
that match. Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna keep you real.
I was with the Heat.
I'm gonna give you real. That match, that had, it smelled a little AW-ish. Stank a little AW-ish. I want, just the way they was wrestling. I was like, what's up with all these super kicks, bro? It's like, y'all got all this emotion. Put a headlock, like squeeze it, like talk some shit to each other, mean it. I didn't get none of that from my perspective.
The missing ingredient, if they would have just called up their Hall of Fame father, Rikishi, and say, look, can you special guest this referee or whatever? Then I think it would have been, you or other people would have been into that match even more, because it would have meant something. Because, like you said, we got brother versus brother.
Yeah, it was a dud
we
for
got
me.
that back in the 90s with Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. So,
yeah. But out of all the brother matches, that one sucked. Like the Owen versus Brett, banger. The Hardys, the Matt and Jeff, that's another banger. And then Jimmy and Jay, that shit garbage. You know what? What's I got the right clip.
Brother, what's that?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. I was not feeling that match at all.
And a lot of people are saying it was way too many super kicks, like you said.
Yeah, it was.
And then I have to agree, actually, it was lackluster, so.
You just said, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. And you know what, sis? You right. They should have had Rikishi. Like that other element right there. Maybe that could have gave it a needed boost of what we needed. Because you remember, what was it? WrestleMania 28, the end of an era. You had Undertaker with his streak going against Papa H one more time.
Right.
Who's the special guest referee? Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
And he fulfilled that role of playing the emotion from both sides, of, showing his friend Papa H, of, supporting him, even super kicking the Undertaker so Papa H can deliver a pedigree to get one of the best near falls I ever seen in my entire life. Right. All right, for WrestleMania, and that's what suffered the emotion. Like we didn't get there. Yeah. To your point, Rikishi could have been there. It is decided.
It is decided.
Anything else?
That's pretty much it for night 1. If you want to move on to night 2, we can talk about that.
No, I can't move on to night 2 yet because I want to talk about. See. All right, see what you're trying to do. You know what?
Skedaddle! Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, yeah. You try to an important part. Can't talk about. We got to talk about the main event for night 1. We got to talk about it. Like, yeah, we can talk about night 2 right now. I'm like, hold on, nah.
Yeah. I had to try, guys. I had to try. Y'all know how I am.
You slickster.
Yep.
All right, before we end night 1, before we sum up night 1, let's talk about main event night 1, the tag team match, the bloodline, the final boss against the tribal, no, not against, but with the tribal chief going against Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Homelander Rhodes, as in the streets they call them Crybaby Rhodes. What's your thoughts, sis, on night 1 of this awesome tag match?
If I'm being honest, okay, Seth Rollins comes out first, right? And we talked about this on our live too. And he looked like, he reminded me of Adam Rose and the Rosebuds, okay?
Yeah.
He looked like a damn clown, right?
A little Elton John-esque I was getting.
Yeah. And I was like, you look like a clown, but you know,
look like a clown.
And I think I said that on the live too. So
yeah, I'm sure you should. I'm sure.
Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. Yeah, so you look like Adam Rose and the Rosebuds. That reminded me of them. And then you got Cody coming out nice, looking really nice. You know, had a great, simple, not a lot of pageantry. I can't get that word out my mouth. You know what I'm trying to say?
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was just more clean and just solemn night 1 entrance. But it was all in all good match. Good, you got one up on Cody night 1. But you didn't get him night 2.
We ain't talking about that right now. The topic is stay on topic. Stay on topic. We're talking about night 1, talking about the main event for night 1. All right, that's the topic we're talking about right now. Okay.
Now, that is going off.
That Cody beat Roman Reigns for the title in the main. I already accepted the fact, all right, but I moved on. Just like the tribal chief. Yesterday we mourned. Today is day 1. My man was dropping bars.
He just doesn't want to make it on the bet with Steven.
Oh, man, that's all right. No, I'm spending what, $13, sis, for the burn t-shirt.
I found you a $13.
Yeah, she found me a $13 t-shirt. That's all. It's all good. A tribal chief $13 t-shirt. All right. I'm a man of my word. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a special live stream for that. You know what? I'll probably do it for like a bonfire in my backyard. So when we getting ready to roast some marshmallows, I'll take the opportunity to burn the flesh there.
We're roasting marshmallows.
I'm gonna have the family there. I'm gonna have the family there. We're gonna be roasting marshmallows and we're gonna burn the tribal. Man, we're gonna burn the tribal chief shirt for $12.
Yes.
All right, but for night 1, I love night 1. First of all, let's talk about. You already talked about, the entrances for Seth and Cody, so I don't need to go there. Let's talk about the entrance for Rock on night 1. Holy shit. I love that whole final boss, and you got the gaming element to it too. The gaming sound, like level up, do 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 do, level
And
complete,
don't
final
forget the
boss
Brahma
activated.
Bull
Say that
on
again.
fire. The Brahma Bull when he was lit
Yeah,
on fire.
yeah, that was dope. The whole production was on point. Like, yeah, like it was clean, a very clean entrance for the final boss. And shout out to The Rock. You know, he's shown everybody that he really loves professional wrestling. Like he is the biggest star in Hollywood. He made his money. He didn't need to come back and put his body more in pain, his body on that mat. He didn't need to do that. But here he is selling, doing all of that. But I loved it. I loved it. It was a great match. Storytelling. Shout out to my tribal chief. He was protecting you. You was protecting your family out there. You was protecting The Rock out there. I'm pretty sure that's gonna come. That's gonna come to the surface. Like, hey, bro, I was protecting out there, and you can protect my title. You couldn't use your powers of authority to reverse that. You couldn't do that. All right, we're gonna let me stay on top.
Stay on topic, bro.
See what you did, Courtney.
Geisha, let me point this out, Geisha. I was yawning because we were tired from the night one, okay? And then we had to sit through a almost 2-hour presser, okay?
Yeah, that 2-hour presser. Well, some of it was good. Like, shout out to Bianca, Naomi, and Jay. I think they had one of the best pressers for night one.
Yes.
The chemistry was through the roof. Holy shit. Whatever they got to do it. All right. These ladies are money. You can print money with it. Get the t-shirts, get the merch, get the stories, make them all champions somehow. Freebird the rule. I don't give a fuck. Just get that spotlight on those sisters. All right. But anyways, Tribal Chief, final boss, getting the dub over crybaby Cody Rhodes and broken down Seth Rollins. And shout out to the Tribal Chief when he tagged The Rock in so he can get the pin. So he can pin Cody Rhodes. Tribal Chief could have got the pin. He could have did it, but no. I'm a selfless dude. I think about family. And there we go. He pinned Cody Rhodes 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we can move on to night 2.
Night 2.
All right. Any last minute thoughts before we wrap this up for night 1?
Okay, I'm gonna change my grade to considering that I watched the brothers and the final boss and Roman one. I'm gonna change my grade from an A to a B minus. Okay.
B minus. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm with you with around that. I did drop my grade too. I did go from an A to a B plus.
Okay.
So I'm in that B range with you as well. I feel the same way after rewatching WrestleMania Night 1. I'm like, yeah, this ain't the A that I initially thought. After rewatching it, I'm like, okay. And then I saw and not hearing, but just rewatching the Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. And I was like, yeah, this is a B plus. B plus. It is.
It is decided. It is decided.
All right. Let's talk about it. We're here. Got to talk about it. Got to do it. Got to do it. Got to talk about night 2. Let me get the graphic ready. Night 2. Highs and low lights for night 2. Just a quick synopsis for night 2. Night 2 was way better for night 1. It still remains the grade A plus. Every match had purpose to it, substance. I enjoyed every match to it. So Yeah, that's from a quick synopsis to it. What's your high and low lights for night 2, sis? Wherever you want to start.
Well, let's see. Night 2. Where am I gonna go? Let's see. I'm looking at what's on our graphics for us. So, you know what? Let's talk about the Bailey and Io match, and I'll explain why.
All right. Ooh, a C grade. Oh.
Ooh, Anastasia. Why?
Okay.
Let's see. I'm starting out with the women because they look really, really strong. And let's be real. I love that Io was a champion for a while. And I don't want to get her country wrong from where she's from, so I'm gonna say Japanese, Chinese, somewhere in there.
She's from Japan.
Okay, Japan, because I couldn't remember. And shout out to her for representing the Japanese people, because that's what she did. She represented. I really like this match because if you notice, it was clean, it was clear, and we got a new champion. Congratulations, Bailey. Although I'm a little confused about her entrance, just a little bit, because I don't know if they were trying to go with a Egyptian thing here, a Cleopatra thing, but I really love this match because not only we got hard-hitting women going at it, it was kind of basically the only women's match on night 2, wasn't it? Or am I not remembering correct?
For night 2, I got 1, 2. Yep, it was the only.
It was
match.
the only
women's match. Yeah, they gave us like an AEW deal.
Yeah, like night 2, like I'm like, okay, I gotta talk about Io and Bailey, but they could have done more with this story because it really, to me, in my eyes, the build up was kind of meh. But we got a new champion, which I'm here for, and I love Bailey's new look. But it could have been built up better. I don't know how I would have booked it better.
Let me ask you this:
Yes.
You think the build was strong enough, or they didn't get enough spotlight to it?
They didn't give like enough spotlight to it because it was the only singles women match for night 2 on Mania. And y'all know I'm a big advocate for women's wrestling because I love women's wrestling.
That's right. You do love women's wrestling.
So that was a highlight. I'll just go ahead and get this out the way. Low light. One of the low lights was Damian Priest cashing in.
That was a low light? What?
That's a low light, okay?
Okay, hey.
It had no story to it. Just be real. Like some
really?
you know how some Money in the Bank people win and it's a story behind it. It just felt like there was no story behind it. It's like, oh, here's Priest. We'll overshadow Drew McIntyre with this win. So yeah, that was a low light for me.
Okay. How did it feel that it was out of nowhere for Damian Priest to cash in? Because he does have history with Drew McIntyre, him and Drew not really feeling each other. They was in the War Games together. So they do have some type of beef with each other.
Maybe I missed that whole beef part because
okay.
I was like, this not in my head. It's not making sense for me because I'm such a Drew fan, and I would have loved for him to have that moment because he had the moment for like 9 seconds. Let's be real,
He
like
got his
9
moment, though.
seconds.
He got his moment.
But I think they did him wrong by only letting him have it for 9 seconds, because that's like a tease. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we're gonna screw you out of this title. Because I thought last year at Clash of the Champions, he should have won in Scotland, his home country. Did that happen? No. Would he be a great champion? I do believe he has it in him to be a great champion. Now I would say this. If he was champion, I believe Sheamus would be a great matchup for him. And we hadn't seen Sheamus in a little while. Just putting it out there. Manifesting for Drew and Sheamus.
You know what? I hear that, but me looking at with a different perspective, hey, he's been a 3-time heavyweight world champion. He got his moment. Forever how little it was a moment. It was a big moment. He enjoyed it. He celebrated with his wife. But I look at it as, hey, we created a new champion. Somebody who's never been champion before, and that's Damian Priest. So we get to see what he can do with a main event, somewhat of a main event title, I guess, because Cody got the real title. He got the Tribal Chief title. I'm gonna call it the Tribal Chief title from now on. But the World Heavyweight title, he has, he has the Raw branded title. He gets to do something, see if he can able to put some type of relevancy to it for his title run. And that's how I look at it, because you're creating new stars. All right. That's the second heist of WrestleMania. And to me, it was a good one. It made sense story-wise, because hey, this is what happens when you always hating. When you're putting your focus on someone else, okay, and when you're not on the task, all right. And it's funny that it's funny that it happened, but hey, that's life. When you focus on someone else, you now focus on what you need to do. Then hey, shit just happens, and that's what happened for Drew McIntyre. So I enjoyed the moment. I enjoyed CM Punk, getting involved from a commentary perspective, and then getting involved physically with Drew. That was all fun. That was fun. So not a low light for me. Highlight. All right. Another highlight, I'm gonna say the Philadelphia 6-man street fight. That was definitely. Oh, thank you. Anastasia, for subscribing. Thank you. Let's get the ones that. Let's do this the right way. Let's do this the right way. If I was on the other platform, you would get acknowledged the right way. But let's get your ones up for Anastasia.
You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Thank you for the sub over there on our YouTubicals brand.
Yes.
All right. Now, where was I? I kind of lost my thought as we was acknowledging Anastasia.
Oh,
very good reason.
We're talking about.
Oh yeah, 6-man. Yeah, 6-man Philadelphia street fight. Another highlight. Now, I was not feeling the rivalry at all. I don't care about Karrion Kross. I think ever since he came back, his development has been lackluster, to my perspective, in his opponents, always losing to his opponents. I'm just not feeling it. But then the street fight happened. You got Bubba Day Dudley got involved. Bubba's back. He's a special guest referee.
Yeah.
Scarlett's getting involved. B-Fab is getting involved. This was a crazy fight. You had chairs. You had tables. Everybody's getting work. You had a table spot from the ladies. A table
Yes.
spot from the
From the
ladies.
ladies.
So shout out for them. This was a great match, and hopefully a great match to finally to finite or finite this rivalry, because I'm done. I'm done with it. Even for a hell of a match it was for WrestleMania, I am done with this. But it was a great match. What's your thoughts, sis?
Well, it was like you said, it was a great match. However, sorry, I'm gonna say it. The much needed win needed to go to Karrion Kross and AOP, because Karrion needed the win to bump up his confidence, unless they send him back down to NXT, which I'm hoping kind of happen. Don't get me wrong, Karen. I love you to death. You know that. But I think if we could send Karrion Kross back down to NXT, he could take the title off of Ilya Dragunov and stay down there for a while and have that elusive title reign that he did not get.
Ooh, okay. That's interesting. You bring an interesting point. Now, the reason why I say interesting, because I don't know if I want to see it or if I do. Like, could that be a way to reestablish Karrion Kross? Is to have that, in your words, that elusive title reign that he really never got in
Right.
NXT. I don't know, because NXT, they're doing great things. They're doing some good things. You
Yes.
see people from WWE going back to NXT. So it's more of a hybrid brand now. It's not really development. So it's like half development, really, because you got vets that come down there too to kind of reestablish their footing. So I'm enjoying that. But yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Hey, I'm down. All right. Now let's talk about this triple threat match. This triple threat match for the United States Championship. They include Logan Paul, KO, and Randy Orton, as they call him in the streets. What's your thoughts, sis? Was this a highlight or a low light?
Well,
Honestly.
to be honest, cause you know me, cause I was gonna ask you, do you want me to be truthful or lie to you? And I always bring the truth to y'all. But for me, this match was good, but not good enough. So I put it in a low light, especially because somebody retained, even though he is a talented wrestler and knows the maneuvers. Okay, I give you that. But I'm sorry, you're just not doing it as US champion for me. I would have rather see KO win, or Randall Keith Orton, who I adore. So yeah, your turn.
All right, Geisha, I got you on the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate right here, and I got you on the stretch for later. Appreciate you using your channel points over there on our Kick platform, or not our Kick platform, or our Twitch platform. So get your ones up for Geisha cashing in his channel points. I got you, Geisha. Put the ones up.
I got like 83,000 over there.
Channel points.
I'm racking them channel points up, man.
Now, this United States match, this was a banging ass match. This match slapped. Yo, Logan Paul, I said on our prediction show, he is a great wrestler, and I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna stand on business. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that. Logan Paul is a great wrestler. He was very impressive in that match. Some of the maneuvers that I saw was so clean and so smooth. The transition from one move to the next. When he did this double lariat to KO and Randy Orton, That was fucking impressive. All right. I don't care if you
Yep.
don't like him or not. That's impressive.
It was impressive.
I gotta say that. Yeah.
And it
I'm
was
like,
even better than the man who invented the
I know.
move, shall I say?
Yeah, Adam Heyman Page.
There you go.
Yeah,
Adam Heyman Page.
Buckshot Larry. Yeah, his this buckshot Larry is good, but man, Logan Paul, he took his shit and he made it better.
Yes.
He didn't experiment with it too. He was like, now I'm gonna do a double clothesline with it. You know, yo, this one move too, another move that was very clean when he did this. Well, let me explain the sequence that happened. KO was going for a somersault. He was going for the somersault. So as he was going for the somersault, Logan Paul had his knees up. So see KO kind of out of it. He's kind of laid right in the corner. Perfect prime position for a somersault. So Logan Paul go for a somersault. After he does his somersault, he goes in a frog splash position because Randy is still collapsed on the ground too. Well, on the mat, and he goes ahead, frog splash, bam. I'm like, yo, what? Who is this dude? What is he on? Like, yo, you know what? I might have to get some Logan Paul merch. I might have to do that. All right, yo, I might have to, I'm put my one up for Logan Paul. He is a phenomenal wrestler. One up for Logan Paul? One up for Logan Paul, Courtney? What?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Oh my God.
What? Do I got a shock on? Do I got anything in the video to resemble my shockness? Let's see. I think I do.
Oh, by the way, the American Prodigy has just entered the building, and he said, just checking on the former tribal chief, courtesy of your favorite prodigy, American Prodigy, aka Warren Marlowe.
Get your warrants up for buzzing with Marlowe. Get your ones up for Warren, phenomenal content creator over there. And he is a Cody Rhodes fan as well. Yes, he's part of that Cody Rhodes Nation, the Crybaby Nation. So yes, they're all
so now we're crybabies. Okay.
Yeah, ever since Rock said it, he solidified it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll roll with it, Rock. Y'all crybaby.
Well, maybe I'll solidify you as a Roman crybaby, bro.
Cool. I'm like, hey, it's decided. Cody Crybabies. I love it. I thought I had where is it? I'm still looking for it. My shock face. Because I ain't thought it would happen. Man, I stay ready with the clips and I don't have it. You know what? I'm going to look for this, even if it kills me. Because I know I got it. I just passed it. I stay ready with the clips.
You
know Gator don't play that.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
I don't play that.
Will Ferrell. Love him.
Yes. I stay ready with the clips. But come on. I guess I don't. No, I got it. I know I got it. It's the shock face clip. All right, I'm gonna keep the show moving, but I'm gonna continue to look.
We can make one later, y'all.
I'm gonna continue to look for this though, because it's gonna bother me. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. All right, any other highlights and low light before we switch it off?
Well, there's a particular one, night 2. Shall I bring it up or save it for later?
You know what? Let's go there.
Okay.
Let's talk about night 2. Let's do it.
All right. So another highlight for me, a highlight was, and this man, yes, night 2, we saw some tears from me also because I was proud of this man, of what he accomplished. And I followed his career from Stardust to Cody Rhodes, back to Cody Rhodes, and I was just so proud of him winning. Let me do my best Samantha impersonation. The new WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody
All
Rhodes.
right. Oh, look at y'all, proud of y'all champion. Huh? Proud of y'all champion. All right, let's see how long y'all keep that energy, Joe. Let's see how long.
Oh, we gonna keep it up for
I kept
however
it up
long
forever
Cody
for my
wants.
champion. I kept it up
Yeah,
forever for my champion.
Years of boringness.
I was never bored with it. I wanted more, but we're gonna see about y'all. You know, these fans are fickle.
But it was a great main event, and shout out to everybody that came through in that match. Bloodline rules, like it was almost too much overbooking to keep up with. But the main one I'm shouting out is The Undertaker, because that was precise and it was so good. I may be overlooking a few, but that's the one that stood out to me because the shot of The Rock's face, the final boss.
Even selling that choke slam, he was like, "Oh shit!" He was,
yeah. He's like, "Where are you, mother chucker?" You know how you can.
He was
really
cursing up the storm. My man was cursing up the storm. Yeah.
So yeah, it was an amazing main event. But yeah, the right man won. The new face of the company is Cody Rhodes. Good job for 1,300 days as champion, Roman. Time to move aside.
That's a
Go to a new story.
1,300 days for putting work in. That's a small little clap. I'm talking about my man defeated a whole bunch of all these people, a plethora of bodies.
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny Carvel, him, her, bodies.
I'm talking about bodies. And this.
That's all he
1,300 days.
That's all Roman gets from me.
1,300 days. Okay. All right. That's all right. All right. We're going to keep it moving. But night 2, I got to say, the story, I enjoyed it. What they told for night 2. Did I get what I want? Nah. But in life, you can't. You don't get what you want. You know? The test of a true character is what happens when you don't get what you want. When people tell you no. That's what happens. And you saw what happened when I didn't get what I want. When I didn't get Tribal Chief to retain, was I in shock? Hell yeah, I was in shock. all the way up to the 3 count, I was with my Tribal Chief. If you saw a reaction, Cody got the pin. I'm like, kick out my Tribal Chief. I got my hands up. I'm ready for I'm saying kick out my Tribal Chief because I just know my Tribal Chief's going to kick out. And
he didn't, did he?
It didn't happen. I was like,
He was tired of carrying the company for 3.5 years.
Please. Tired. He could have.
He was tired.
Well, shout out to Tribal Chief though. Thank you, Roman, for putting a huge light on professional wrestling. Thank you for elevating the countless people on the roster from Cody Rhodes to KO to Sami Zayn to Jimmy and Jey Uso to Solo as well as Wiseman and The Rock too. Everyone who came on the island of relevancy, who got elevated, man. Shout out to my Tribal Chief. Yes, now what's going to be scary about the return of the Tribal Chief, of him returning with no title and him being in a savage mood, just pure savagery, just not giving a fuck anymore. Just straight zero fucks from the tribal chief.
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me, the tribal chief. That's right.
Oh, get ready.
No more.
Get ready. Get
No
ready.
more.
Get ready.
No more.
Okay, Cody. You did it. You finally finished the story.
You're playing with us, Peter. You're doing it, Peter. Look, you're doing it. See?
You get that. You get the.
I love that clip.
If you know, you know.
And
If you
with
know,
Robin Williams.
you know.
I know.
Rufio. Oh, yeah. That's
And
a-
when
that's
we
one of the
see
best
what
movies.
happens to Rufio.
Yeah. One of my real quick. One of my son's favorite movies. He loves her. Put him on. Yeah.
I love it.
Still one of my favorite movies to this day. It is decided. But yeah, Cody, you get your flowers from me as well. No hate. You know, you said what you said you was gonna do. You finished the story. All right, you wasn't being political, you know, but I still don't know about Cody because is he really the face of the company?
Yes, he is because he's on the video game. Just saying.
That don't mean anything.
He's on the poster for Backlash.
I don't know. But that title, that's still the tribal chief title. But I'm saying, I don't know. Just keep your eye on Cody.
You better watch this guy. You better watch it. I don't know about this guy.
I don't know. Just
It's got
keep your eye on this guy. Just keep your eye on him. I don't know about him.
it's the American Nightmares
I don't
title
know
now
about it.
because the side plates are now officially on the belt.
You can
and
put
they
the
looking
side plates
fire.
on it. You can have it
It's
for
looking
6
fire.
months. It would still and forever be the tribal chief title because that man had it for damn near 4 years. The only way I would allow it and say this is Cody's title if he straight up and changed it. Like, you know what? If because you already gave Roman his flowers. Like, from a story perspective, it will make sense for him to change the title if we're going to introduce a new era. So a new era introduce a new title. And if you say, hey, this is the title, I'm like, all right, cool. That ain't the tribal chief title. That's your title. That's your title.
I do know it takes a lot of time to create new titles, and it just takes a lot of hard work. So who knows? We might get a new title. Hey, NXT is getting a new North American Women's title. Okay.
That's right. That's right. That is right. Hold on, we got the A saying fire. Yes. New title. All in favor for a new title?
Yes.
Say aye.
Aye.
One's up. One's up in the chat if you want a new title from Cody Rhodes. That's the only way I allow it. That's the only way I would stop saying that's the tribal chief title.
Hey, you know what? And also, just bring this up. You know how they're making a big deal about Damian Priest being Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
And winning for the Puerto Ricans?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's not forget Mr. Cody Rhodes is half Hispanic as well. His mom, Shell, is Hispanic.
Cuban, right?
Yeah, Cuban. So he's a Cubano.
Okay, so we're getting some representation.
Yes, so we're getting that representation.
Hold on. You don't want to put the one up, Anastasia? Like, I'll just put
That's my girl.
What? You know, what's wrong
That's
with the
my
one?
girl. She doesn't recognize Roman.
Oh, for real? Oh,
I love it. That's my girl. That's my
home. Oh, you don't recognize your tribal chief Roman? That's okay. Hey, I got a special place for non-believers like you. Mr. Botrix, hit it!
Solo!
There we go. All right. Now, last minute thoughts on highlights and lowlights. It's really no lowlights for night 2. I have no lowlights. Nothing to add for lowlights for night 2. Not even my tribal chief getting pinned and losing his title. That's not even a lowlight because I enjoyed the story. all the overbooking, the craziness.
Okay, so Anastasia is representing Steven tonight. Steven is with his mom, so we want to also lift the elder Steven's mom up in prayer. She had a few complications, surgery from her surgery. So we just want to lift them up in prayer and get well soon. We understand Stephen, but we missed the elder from the other elder.
That's right, Stephen, the elder. One's up, positive thoughts, sending my energy to you and your family, especially to your moms, bro, all the time. All right. And appreciate it. Anastasia filling in for two people. Thank you. Hey, that's what's up.
I love it. I love it.
Anastasia, the A. There we go. It is decided. Matter of fact, let me hit my it is decided mode. Anastasia, the A. It is
decided.
I have decreed it. There we go. One's up. It is decided emote. Bow. All right. Said she had surgery and other issues, but she is doing a lot better. Great to hear that. Great to hear that. That's what's up. All right. I think we covered it all for night one and night two.
Yeah. My grade from night two stays the same. I think I gave it an A. So yeah.
I'm gonna keep it the same grade too. Night two, A+. I got nothing, really no hard critiques about it. Not even nitpicks, like from production to commentary to refereeing, everything was on point. WrestleMania, it was an A+. Now putting the whole thing together, solid A. Solid A. If I'm putting the whole thing together, night one, night two, putting the grades together from a B+ for night one to an A+ for night two together, solid A.
What kind of cape do I need, Anastasia? Send it to me. Let me know.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman needs a cape. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's your final grade? What's your final grade out there in the chat? Both shows together. Oh, yes. Hell yes. In the audience. The announcer, Samantha, A+. Yes. Let me give her flowers. Samantha, she did a phenomenal job on both nights of WrestleMania. Yes. Man, she put her voice to overtime. So definitely she get her flowers. She's gonna get my one up from her. She did her thing, calling that match, or calling that not calling that match, but calling the name for Cody to win the title. She was sounding all emotional, but I thought it was perfect and lovely.
It was,
and it was a real authentic moment. That it was a great moment for professional wrestling.
It was a beautiful moment, and her gift to us is voice, and probably a lot of us fans don't appreciate her enough. But I do. Every time she posts something online, I'm saying you do a great job. You know, just lift these people up.
Yeah.
Because look who it is. Look who it is.
There he is. Steven.
Buddy.
The elder is in the building. Get your ones up for Steven, a.k.a. the elder. Has made it. Said, what's up, Devin and Courtney? Didn't know you live. Yeah, we live. We live now.
Yeah, buddy. Hope everything's going well, buddy. I'll keep in touch with you.
And the stage is filling you in. She was like, Steven, I was just being you.
Yeah.
She was being you. She refused.
She was doing a great job at it, too.
Refused to throw the one up. And, of course, I had to hit her with the solo. Had to hit her with the solo. Formalities at this point.
Okay, since Jake was there, I have to put this up. That he is still sticking with a grade A for both nights.
Okay.
That's cool.
right, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna say A for both nights. B plus for night one, A plus for night two. Put together, solid A. Solid
Oh
A. What
yes.
about you, sis?
Night one got a what? A B minus. So night two got a A. Just yes, she did.
Yep. Yep.
And
I'm
it's
doing a
like,
bonfire special. It's gonna be live in my backyard. I'm gonna have a bonfire. We're gonna roast marshmallows with the family. We're gonna burn a tribal chief shirt, a $12 tribal chief shirt. In your honor, Stephen, the elder, since I lost my gentleman's bet. All right. I conceded to Stephen the elder.
yes, even though y'all seen me cry on night one and night two, because I was, like I said, I was proud of Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Proud moment, you know. Even though I'm just a fan, you know, it felt like that emotion and that rush where they won. The emotion just took over, and a lot of people don't see me that side of me. So,
Oh, tissue, Steven. Nah, I didn't need him. Actually, my sister needed him. Not me. I had a smile on my face. It was good. I had no hard feelings losing, bro. You know, he had, like I said, my tribal chief had a great, phenomenal run. Now, personally, you know, I'm self-aware about this, about me. Personally, I wanted more. Was it selfish? Was it greedy? Yeah. But I wasn't willing to get emotional if it didn't happen. All right. If it didn't happen, whatever. It is what it is. It's the journey. That's what I enjoy about professional wrestling. It's the journey. Damn the destination. It's the journey from the tribal chief, the highs and lows that I went with the tribal chief, the emotions, the wave of emotions that I went with the tribal chief, the stories. That's the beauty about professional wrestling. That's why I love the story. That's why I gave the main event for night two an A plus. I didn't get what I want, but it still earned an A plus in my perspective. So yeah. I think people just want me to have tears for the tribal chief. No. I already did those tears when I acknowledged the tribal chief. That happened. When it happened? 3 years ago, sir. Yes. That happened 3.5 years.
no, he's still talking to the shirt. Sorry.
I would never stop talking to my shirt. You thought this was gonna end? You thought things were gonna change because the tribal chief lost? You heard you saw the tribal chief Twitter. My man has impeccable mindset. He said, yesterday I mourned, today, #day one. That's the fuck I'm talking about. He counting the days. The return of tribal chief will be. The return of the tribal chief. Oh man, I'm ready for that. Watch. And y'all gonna be mad once he takes that once he gets the title back. Oh, the chaos. The chaos. Yes.
What if he doesn't go for that title but goes for another title?
Ooh. That's a good question. Something would have to happen in the story for him to change. But I like that though. I like that swerve. Something needed in that story for him will have to, like, all right, I want to, maybe if Seth come back and he gets that title and he wants to dethrone Seth, like he got beef with Seth, because he lost his title because of Seth, because Seth came out in the Shield gear because he told Cody a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to be your Shield. So you saw that play out in the story. It was symbolic. It was beautiful. And he was Cody's Shield, because when the tribal chief had that chair, he had a choice. He could have hit Cody with it, or he could have hit Seth with it. Right. And what did he do? He chose Seth because he man, that hate. You gotta let that go, man. See, hate would do that to you. It'll make you lose focus. And he lost focus, and he chose the chair. He threw the chair away, and that's when Cody had the opportunity. And there we go.
I honestly think this would be a good time for Seth to form his own group, rebrand it something else, but make a Shield or something like the Shield with two like up and comers wrestlers. I think that would be dope. And we all know Becky's getting some kind of rework. Ha! Yes.
The Rock gonna get his revenge on Roman for sparing him on night one. I don't know. You know what? I can see The Rock actually challenging because we'll talk about that. You know what? Let's talk about it. I
Let's
got
talk
that.
about
I got the
we
topic.
got
Let's
to.
talk about it. That's our last topic. Let's just talk about it. Let me bring it up. There we go. Highlights for Raw after Mania. So yeah.
Yes.
Now, as Jake the Aerial Assassin says, The Rock's gonna get his revenge on Roman for sparing him on night one. Now, the reason why I say I disagree with this because The Rock, when he showed up the Raw after Mania, he gave a little foreshadowing for us. All right, he gave Cody his flowers. Shout out to the crowd. They was booing the shit out of The Rock. They was giving Rock a whole bunch of it was fun though. It was all in fun. He enjoyed it too, but that was a great moment. But anyways, he wanted to give his flowers, and he proposed, "Hey, how about can I hold your title?" And Cody said, "Sure, you can hold my title if I can hold your title." And Rock said, "Yeah, sure, no problem. Go ahead." And they did it. It was it was awkward. I'll be real. It's kind of awkward moment. And then he was looking at the title. He was like, "Yeah, this looks good." And he put it on. He put the title on. He put the Tribal Chiefs title on. He was like, "Hey, this, you know what? This feels right." He did. He gave it back, and he said, "Hey, The Rock got to go away now. But before I ride off into the sunset, I want to give you something." So he had something in his pocket, gave it to Cody Rhodes. And before he gave it to Cody Rhodes, he says, "Don't you ever break my heart again." Gave it to him. It wasn't shown on camera what it was. And The Rock didn't say what it was, but he says, "Just by you feeling in your hand, you know what it is. And don't you ever break my fucking heart again." He didn't say fucking heart, but the right word. He would have said it.
I still don't know what he meant by that, but
I don't know. Maybe it was from the WrestleMania build when Cody said, "Yeah, cool, you can take my place," but then he changed his mind. I don't know. They gotta explain that a little bit more. But as the foreshadowing, The Rock says, "Yeah," he said, "I'll be back. I'll be back later. Rock gotta go, but I'll be back." And I think he'll be back in time. I don't know because he's got movies, but I don't know if they're gonna set something up for SummerSlam. Rock and Cody. And we get Rock and Cody versus SummerSlam. Yeah, I can see that. And I can see Rock actually dethroning Cody. All right, getting the title, getting a whole bunch of heat, and then then it gets set up for Rock versus Roman for WrestleMania down the line as Rock as the champion. That's how I can see it. I don't think Cody's gonna have a long reign. For a babyface, you can't really have a long reign because I think for a babyface, it kind of hurts their character. It can get stale at times. And we're gonna see how it be for Cody though. Go ahead, sis.
I don't think really he was babyface. Like, I really believe that Roman at some point in time was the babyface and Cody was the heel. Because there's certain things and certain actions that Cody did that led me to believe that, because I've seen heel Cody. Heel Cody is awesome. Dark hair Cody is awesome. Samson from Arrow, yes, I said it. Samson from Arrow is amazing. Okay, yes, I love Arrow and the series. So
good show.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Cody and how they build his story around him, and how they build like the main events and roster, if that makes sense around him. Does that make sense?
Well, that makes sense because he's the top guy, but I'm just curious if how this is gonna work, because now
it's gonna work.
But I'm saying how it's going to work because now he has the task of he has to elevate his opponents the same way Roman does. This is something John Cena couldn't do. This is what he struggled with, is making his opponents better. I think he finally figured it out when he did that U.S. Open championship. You know, he was giving people.
I do know
I think he figured that out then, but by the time that happened, his career was already much solidified. But when he was, you know, the man, the face of the company, he didn't really elevate anybody. He was burying people. That's what he was known for. He was just burying his talents as a face. So now you propose this situation for Cody. How is he going to elevate his opponents?
It's going to be better because I'm going to tell you right now, the same people from when Roman started his championship run are not there anymore. Voldemort is gone. Okay? that's what we'll refer that person to as Voldemort. It is now, I trust in Triple H. It is the Triple H era. And we are excited for the Triple H era. Even though his head honcho is now The Rock, the real head of the table, may I add. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna make for great TV, and I just can't wait for this title run to see what they do with it. But I noticed night one they got banged up pretty much really, really badly. And I hope both of them take time off and heal their bodies, because if you're not taking care of your temple, what are you doing, right?
That's right. Anastasia says, also the kids love him. That's what made it best for me was my son's face. That's a good strong point because
yes,
I guess when you're a baby face, but if you can get the kids, then yeah, it can sustain your baby face run. I think about Bianca Belair. She is phenomenal with the kids, especially the little girls. And yet she had a long title run. It was sustainable because I believe the youth of the kids. So yeah, I think that's a good point, Anastasia. Noted.
You good, Anastasia. You good.
We got Geekstra that says, who's Cody? Who?
The WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes.
Who?
Go ahead and click it. I know you want to. Go ahead and clip it.
Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. I'm pretty sure that's what Geeks was still saying. After all of that, after what Sis was like, great call out for Cody Rhodes, he was like, who? Oh, man. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, the guy on Courtney, the Wonder Woman side, right there.
Yes.
In the center. Center mass.
Dusty
right there for
Rhodes' youngest son. Okay, may I add?
Yes.
A Hall of Famer legend.
Well, that was well timed.
It was. Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh, that was funny as hell. And we have fun over here. This is important to have fun with wrestling. I always say that. You know, it puts a smile on my face.
Sir, really? Did you see this? What this man just said?
Well, remember, he doesn't really watch wrestling.
Oh,
and
that's
remember,
right.
over the WrestleMania weekend, that was his first time watching.
That's right.
So yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's a gamer. I met him on the gaming path.
That's right.
Right. He's a noob when it comes to this professional wrestling. But he'll get there. He'll get there. You're in the
right place, Grasshopper.
That's right. You're part of the bloodline family, Geisha, so you'll get there. You will assimilate all this knowledge. And the geezer says, yes, we know. I don't watch WWE wrestling at all. Well, that's not entirely true. Did watch WrestleMania.
Because you watch WrestleMania on Peacock, bro.
Yeah. You know. Says, seriously, that needs to be clipped. Oh, I'm pretty sure Geisha got that. The king of clips. I'm pretty sure it's clipped. If not, it will be clipped and it will be on the social medias.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I only knew Roman Reigns before I met y'all. Oh, he knew the tribal chief. That's all that matters, Geisha. Honestly, that's all that matters. As long as you knew him, we good. We Gucci. We straight, bro. And then Anastasia says he needs to watch the Mankind versus Undertaker. Holy shit, yeah, he does.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. There's some matches. There's some matches I can give you. That one, I can give you a personal favorite of mine, WrestleMania 13, when they was actually, at the time, it was called the Rosemont Theater. Now it's called Allstate. But yeah, my favorite match of all time, submission match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart. It is the match that I fell in love with professional wrestling with. All right. But most of these matches, probably all these matches, we're probably going to name to you, probably can find on YouTube, bro. It ain't nothing but a YouTube search.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a YouTube search away. All right. And Steven says he's fired. Who's fired? Geisha? Geisha's fired? He's
fired. I like that, Steven. I like that older.
It said 2-night event ain't shit.
Then why'd you watch it, geek? Then why'd you watch it?
Oh, man. And then Anastasia says, I believe the quote is, "You're fired." Although I don't want to unquote that, man. Aha, that was a great match. Yeah, I get it. I was just putting a little, putting a little spin on it. Since Steven did that comment. Oh yeah, check out Piper, Stone Cold, Mankind, China matches. Yes.
Yeah.
All great recommendations. And I say check out every single Roman Reigns match as the tribal chief. All right. As the tribal chief, not the big dog. I don't know. Maybe you could be into that. I wasn't, but other people was into that. But yeah, tribal chief, 100% tribal chief. There we go. Hashtag forever champion in my heart always. Yes. Head of the table.
I do apologize, viewers.
You already missed. You know what I appreciate though? I don't appreciate that fake love you was getting. All that hashtag thank you, Roman. Oh, really? Now you want to give a man his flowers after the fact he lost the title? Now you want to give this man. I was giving this man his flowers during the duration of his title reign. I was like, look at the people who's elevating. Look at the spotlight. I call this man, he is the savior of professional wrestling. And now, you little non-believers out there want to give that man fake love. That's all right. That's all right. That's why you tell people to acknowledge him. Because of that. Because of that. All right. Ran over. He said, light a match. He said, hold on, what? He said, light again. What is Stephen the Elder saying? He said, light a match. The reign is over.
The reign is over.
Oh,
hey,
yeah, okay.
Oh, look, there's a hashtag thank you, Roman, in the chat. Yeah. What did they do that?
That's all right. That's all right, Anastasia. You cool. You cool. I know that's not fake love. That's real. But I'm just saying, I'm just calling out the fake love I saw. The hashtag thank you, Roman. Should have been acknowledging him.
That bloodline name needs to be changed.
Nah. It's always be the bloodline. Will always be the Bloodline Entertainment Network. We will forever be the bloodline. I will forever be the tribal chief. I'm forever named that. Even my kids and my wife call me that now. Even though I don't tell them to call me that. That's what they call me. So it's embedded of me. All right. Any other highlights for Raw after Mania, sis?
Man, Raw, I could literally stay here all night, but kind of late on my end. But yes, because I'm on the East Coast, the West Coast. No offense, Midwesterners over there, but yeah, I think it was a fire show, just banger after banger after banger. I was not bored at all. Like last year's, last year's.
Talking about in the chat.
I don't know what Geek's talking about. Come to the East Coast, brother. I will teach you my ways. But yeah, I think Raw after Mania just had match banger after banger after banger, and last year's Raw after Mania, I did not care for. Let's put it that way, because it bored me.
It was booty. It was trash. It sucked.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had like that Raw after Mania energy, and to
Right.
your point, I felt like we had that energy. Papa H just brought the feels. The crowd was into it. The crowd didn't feel like they was tired or exhausted. Maybe because the way they had the WrestleMania event, because it was like 7 matches night 1, 6 night 2.
Yes.
And it was over before you knew it. So it wasn't, maybe the energy levels were different because the way it was just the way they had it set up for night 1 and night 2. And, nobody's really exhausted till Raw after Mania.
The pressure was shorter on night 2 also, I noticed.
Yeah.
So. Because we did sit down for 2 hours, almost 6 hours streaming,
Yeah. Damn near 6 hours night 1 because of the press conference. And then we did about, I think, over 4, maybe close 4 to 5. Yeah. I'm not too sure, but definitely over 4 for night 1. Yeah, lot of streaming. Definitely we putting in work over here at the Bloodline Entertainment Network. We got Ivar. Excuse me. Steven says Ivar in Final Testament NXT. Yo, Ivar going against Oba Femi. Yo, sign me up. Sign me up. I am down for that. I love Oba Femi, man. He got like a dope interest, dope music.
Man.
Yo, he did his thing for TakeOver for Stand and Deliver too.
When he came on the scene, I'll be the first one to admit, I thought that I was looking at Swerve for a minute, because I thought he looked like Swerve in the face. You know what I mean? The strong facial features. But he is really talented. I hope he keeps the title a while. But not only that, but we could potentially see, Karrion Kross down there. That would be an awesome match, I think. A different matchup.
Yeah, we're going to see if he's going to mix it up. We know Final Testament is down there, Akam and Razor.
Yeah.
So does that mean Karrion Kross get involved too in the mix? These are good questions. These are definitely good questions for NXT, man. NXT is just doing an amazing job, on fire. If you didn't watch TakeOver Stand and Deliver, I definitely recommend go watch that show. That card was phenomenal. Ladies, everybody did a bang-up job for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. I want to talk about some of the highlights for Raw after Mania that caught my attention. NXT debuts, championed Ilya Dragunov, the Dragon, had made his debut against Shinsuke Nakamura, gave Shinsuke Nakamura another L. They say he is 1-29. That is records. Ooh. Maybe he should have went against someone else. But hey, it was the luck of the draw. But it was a good showing for Dragunov. He got a good pop in Philly. And then Roxy Perez as well went against Indy Hartwell, did her thing as well.
Yes.
But phenomenal show outstandings for these two NXT standouts. What's your thoughts on this, sis?
It was like I said, I love seeing the potential call-ups of NXT. But if they integrate Warlocks are Supreme, just had to get that out. That's pretty true. But if they would integrate the NXT people more in the main roster, I think that's a good mix, because not only that are we giving them their flowers, but they're also showcasing those talents a bit more, and I really appreciate that.
Okay, that's a good call out too. Hey, because NXT, they're doing ever since they started to infuse the vets from the main roster to NXT. I think that was a good move, and it was needed too as well. I think it was needed. Some people who are being less utilized on the main roster can use maybe a jump start on NXT.
Right.
All right, and seemed to work for Baron Corbin. You saw what happened. He left the main roster, went to NXT, doing big things in NXT. All right, so yeah, definitely agree with that point. Now another one. Hey, you see right there, right under Courtney, the Wonder Woman, Jade Cargill.
Yes.
Showed up on Raw after Mania and gave Chelsea Green, that's Geisha Girl, by the way, Chelsea Green, aka Geisha Girl. Jade gave Chelsea the business quick squash match 1, 2, 3. But shout out to Chelsea, because she is one of the few people who can maximize their opportunities with a short amount of time. I'm talking about, hey, you got 2 minutes, make it work. And she does. Like, all eyes are on her. Like, that's impressive. That's impressive.
She's gotten better as she gets in the ring and goes over.
Yeah.
She has gotten way better as the craft from when she was in the Iconics. Way better. I'm just saying, calling it like I see it. Way better, most improved in my eyes. Cause she used to be sloppy with the moves, but now that she tightened up on her moves. She
got better. I say she got better when she went back to Impact. She perfected her craft, because she was in WWE before NXT, very short run, Chelsea Green, but went to TNA and then did her thing, because the ladies over there, they don't play around, they don't fuck around over there. They get down on the mat, and she definitely stepped up. Her character was always on point, but her character just radiate through that television screen with Jade Cargill. Even though Jade Cargill got the squash, I'm still like, amazed of how great of a job Chelsea Green did.
She does. And that's why we give you your flowers, Chelsea Green. I love the way she
says, "Give me Rhea versus Jade, yes, please."
Yes.
Oh, what's going on? The return of the Doctor. The Doctor is in the house. Get your ones up for Dr. Cortez Smith. He says Jade Cargill is just a physique. Oh, yeah, she is physique, but she got personality. She got star power, bro. All right.
She is a star, yep.
Power. All right. And then Steven says Dragunov going to lose the title by the end of the month. Dragunov main roster. Oh, you calling it? Yeah, maybe Trick. You think Trick would take it off the next PLE for NXT? Because Trick is calling his shot. If you watch NXT just past Tuesday, he is calling a shot against Dragunov. So we'll see. I'm excited.
I thought maybe it would be both of them going up, because that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, they're going to the main roster, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to this match between Ilya Dragunov, and it took me a while to learn how to say his name and pronounce it correctly. And Trick, he just be doing the thing, and he got the fan base behind him. Yes, and banger music too.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with that. Pumps you up every time.
Yes, he got the fans, he got the NXT fans, but he got the main roster fans too.
Yes, he does.
The main roster fans know his chant. They know, they scream that whip that Trick. And shout out to NXT one more time for selling out. I think they had what, 13 or 14,000 in that arena for I keep on calling it takeover, but for Stand and Deliver, NXT Stand and Deliver, having their biggest attendance crowd ever for a premium live event. So one's up for NXT. No, get Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, it was almost 17,000 fans there
Holy
for
shit.
Stand and Deliver. Yes,
Holy
I had a close friend of mine that actually, other than Jay, I had another friend of mine who actually got to go to Stand Deliver and both nights of WrestleMania. He had a blast.
Dr. Cortez Smith says she left AEW because Tony Khan wouldn't give her a title match.
That's false, sir. She was a champion. When she lost the belt, she seen what she could learn over here in WWE.
Yeah, well, she said in an interview she didn't want to grow with a company that's new, which is AEW. Because right now they're in a growing phase. They're in an incubator right now. Barely gonna come out of that incubator because they just steadily just on this decline. But anyways, what she said is, yeah, she wanted to be in an established company, which is WWE. You know, their base of operations is totally, you know, logistics operations is bar none when it comes to the wrestling promotion. It's like everybody else is by the wayside. But yeah. All right. Stephen Chambers says the WWE draft is coming up this month. Real quick, let's talk about that real quick. All right.
Yes.
As we get ready to close out, what are you hoping for not Mania, for the draft? Anybody decide? Any people who needs a switch or who can just remain where they are? Okay. Any possible call ups from NXT? Anybody who's going back to NXT who will get drafted to NXT?
Possible call ups. I will start with that real quick. Trick, possible call out.
Okay.
Call up. Ilya, we've seen him on Raw too. So Ilya Dragunov. Let's see. Who else have I seen? Carmelo made an appearance, but I don't know if the crowd was feeling him or what in the main roster. But
okay, all good.
I'm scratching my head about Braun Breaker going up because to me as a fan, he just needs more work on his mic skills, like perfected them, and then he'll be good to roll. That's why I say keep him in NXT for about 6 months to a year, and then he can move up. And then I want to see.
Well, he did his thing in NXT when he had that belt for 2.0. He had a good title run, good lengthy title run.
But was his mic skills there? Because I can't remember.
His mic skills is there. He just, I would say, for his character, he would be better as paired up with a manager like Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that happening. Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the whole Braun Breaker thing anyway because he's a Steiner. Steiner mouth and all that.
Yeah.
But I think also who I want to see down in NXT is a little bit different because I want to see like people like Ibar flourish. I want to see Karrion Kross flourish. I want to see even eventually AOP flourish. As athletes, as superstars. For the women, I love the women's roster in NXT, so I wouldn't change their roster at all because they work well, and there's such a cohesion in that locker room.
No call-ups though because they got it's a farming factory for that women's division. NXT is like,
I know, but I would
somebody
hate,
come up because they're almost full to capacity of
right.
awesome women
I
they
don't
have.
know who I would call up though.
Man,
You could call up maybe
Lyra Valkyria.
yes, Lyra Valkyria, because then that could renew the thing with Becky that they had, because that was pure magic to watch.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't know who else. I know Tiffany Stratton kind of got caught up in a way already.
Yeah, she's part of SmackDown, so she's part of.
She's doing her thing.
Yeah. So I can see her remaining on SmackDown. I can see Bianca, Jade remain, Naomi remain on SmackDown. Who will be a good switch? Who needs to come?
You know what? Somebody.
LA Knight needs to come to Raw.
LA Knight needs to go to Raw.
Yep.
Sheamus needs to come back to Raw. Because I pointed out earlier, we need to see Sheamus more. Because we hadn't seen him since his injury. So
yeah, he was hurt, but now we already got the video package for Sheamus, so he's getting ready to make his return. But for what brand? In the air.
We'll see in the draft. I just have a feeling he's gonna come back during the draft, and it's gonna be fire.
Steven the Elder says Dijak. That'd be cool, but man, I don't think the main roster fans appreciate Dijak like NXT fans.
True.
Because Dijak, he puts in work. Like, he's an underrated character. He got like that big boss feel for his character he is, with the Billy Club and the dark sunglasses. But I don't think the people in the main roster, the WWE fans on the main roster, appreciate that. Because NXT fans, they go nuts for Dijak. I'd rather have him stay there until, I don't know. Maybe he's just an NXT guy. Maybe Dijak is just an NXT.
I don't know. You know what I would do is switch Dijak out for Da Vinci, whatever's craft his name is, with Luger.
Oh, Vinny Vinci?
Yeah, there you go. I'll switch him out and put Dijak in that faction with them.
Put him in Imperium?
Yeah, why not? It just...
That's quite a character change for him, though, because Dijak, he's kind of like a beat to my own drum. He's like a solo dude. I don't know if I could see him in a faction right now.
But learning under the Ring General would be amazing for Dijak.
Said the Fettuccine Alfredo of Imperium.
Oh my God.
Dr. Cortez says Triple H needs mental help.
I don't think so.
How does he need mental help? Explain, sir. Explain yourself. Let's explore your perspective. I'm always about understanding different perspectives. So let's explore your perspective, Dr. Cortez Smith. Oh no, bro! Olive Garden reject. Tony D'Angelo posse.
I died when I saw that.
Yo. Oh man, Stephen the Elder not feeling the Olive Garden guys.
No, he needs some work. I don't know. It's some element.
I thought he was gonna get the title on Saturday though. I thought Tony D was gonna get the title. Thought he was. I was rooting for him. I'm like, bro, you did all this work, all this character development. You got things in motion. You got your faction. And then no, he couldn't get the dub, but it's all good. But everybody get your ones up for Will Gray, phenomenal content creator over there. He does his thing on the Twitch side, on the YouTubicals as well, on the TikTok. So that means you get your ones up.
Another one that always makes me hungry. Another one with all his food shots.
Hey, this man is a phenomenal cook. He does his thing. He's in the culinary arts, all right? He's an actual chef, all right? Yeah.
Can you cook me some food, Will, and send it to me, buddy?
Yes, the scientist of cooking, Will Gray.
Yes.
All right. Any last minute, anything else for Raw after Mania? Any other highlights, lowlights? Wasn't feeling.
No lowlights at all. Like Raw after Mania was very, very entertaining. Very entertaining.
Says, sir, look at his booking choices and decisions recently. You know what? It reminds me because you did say he did put a whole bunch of mid-carders with main titles now. So I'm starting to remember your perspective now. I get it now. I get it, Dr. Cortez. Well, it seems like he's going to be very similar to how he booked his NXT back in the black and gold. All right, he's going to do a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more of the same, but he's still going to add that larger than life scenarios for those matches as well too. All right, because he did learn under the tutelage of Vince McMahon. All right, let's see. Geekstra is back with his comment. He says, anytime a Paul brother is on TV, it is a low light.
Actually, like that, Geekstra.
Not feeling Logan Paul. All right. And then Steven the Elder says, WWE moved too many NXT talent last year, though. I really don't see a lot of movement this year. Maybe on the men's side, it'll be pretty much stable, but man, I could see a lot of fluctuation on the women's side because, that division is stacked. It's like overfield. They breaking fire laws now. The attendance law. They need to put some of this onto some of the rosters. Like you got Raw, you got SmackDown. Like shake some of this up. All right, now I might. Now we can see something. Now we can see some. Maybe some of the ladies return back to NXT. I can see Natalya come back to NXT.
What if? Just go with me here for a minute. Right. Talking about draft still. What if we see
Cortez Smith? That I do not. That I don't agree.
What country are you from anyway?
I would not fire Triple H. Papa H is what I call him. That dude's a phenomenal booker. He understands wrestling.
Booker of the year.
And I'd rather have that than what Tony Khan gives his people on the AEW side. All right, so you rather have this, or you rather have Vince McMahon booking. I love this book. I love this cooking we're getting from Papa H. It's a great cook.
Oh, our chat is going off and it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is blowing up. Dr. Cortez Smith said Raw after Mania was a Stardust worship service.
Again, I reiterate, what country is Dr. Cortez Smith
Dr. Cortez Smith, he wild. No, he just like to have fun. He's trolling.
Okay.
From one troll to another. I know a troll. He's having fun.
Okay.
He likes to get he gets to riled up people.
Good luck, because it's 11:50 at night here.
Stephen the Elder says, like to have what kind of drugs doctor is taking.
That's the one I was like, I don't know, should I put it up? But yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we having a great time tonight. We're having a great time. But what was you about to say, sis?
All right. What if we get a switch up of the GMs? Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
All right. I know Nick Aldis just came to us for SmackDown.
Right.
But what if we do a switcheroo. Nick Aldis goes to Raw, but Ava Rain comes up from NXT and Adam Pearce goes down to NXT.
Ooh.
Just saying.
I can see that because man, Adam Pearce, he been dropping a ball on
Scrap Daddy, you dropping the ball
from
too
a
much.
storyline perspective as a GM. Yeah, Adam Pearce, you've been garbage on the GM. Like all this been good. Ava been doing her thing as a GM as NXT, so I'm not mad at that idea. I could follow you there. I could drive to that journey and see where how that plays a part. Because yeah, we need to switch for it. Adam, go ahead and go to NXT.
You got HBK down there, not Triple H, but he could learn how to do a few things under the lights of HBK.
People would like to know what the doctor is taking. The Dr. Cortez is the subject right now.
It's hilarious up in our chat. And if you're
he
not,
don't want to see a real troll, though, he'll leave. No, don't do that, bro. Dr. Cortez Smith, he been coming every night to every stream since WrestleMania. We ain't gonna do that to him. All right, this is the Beat About Professional Wrestling. You have your own opinion. Okay, either I can agree with it or not. Like his opinion for Papa H is tripping. That's his opinion. He can believe that. I'm not going to convince him to think otherwise. I can say, hey, bro, well, you tripping. That's not me. I think Papa H is doing a phenomenal job. But I think he is a bit of a troll, though. I'm gonna be real.
Yes.
I come from that side as well. I understand. I'm a low-key troll, though.
You be trolling people, bro.
So I'm a low-key troll because I do.
Well,
I do what people seems to forget is what I do. I do active listening, which is very important in conversations. And people have a conversation with me, they seem to forget I do active listening. And when they get in debates with me, I like to attack your talking points and strengthen my argument. And when people seem they can't handle that, then what happens is, they start to attack me personally, my character. But do I get mad? No. I smile because I won. I got you. Because you can't put it up all with the whole brain. Now you gotta attack me character wise. Oh, I got it. But I'm gonna let you have that.
Right. Yeah.
You can't triple step or double stamp. You can't triple step or double stamp. Nah.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Make it make sense to me. Hold on.
You don't know that? You don't know that statement from the movie? From Dumb and Dumber?
I'm from the South. I don't know these things.
No, it's from the movie from Dumb and Dumber. From Jim Carrey.
Oh, I missed that statement.
They was in the van.
No,
and they was tagging each other, and then Jim Carrey hit him with a tag, and he was like double stamp all that, and this guy was like, "You can't triple stamp or double stamp." And Jim Carrey was like, "No, I ain't hearing this," putting his fingers in his ear.
Yeah.
It was funny as hell. One of the hilarious movies.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, Dumb and Dumber. Oh man, but yeah, that was a good one, Geekstra.
Now I remember that movie.
Yes, all-time classic. Classic. All right. Anything else? Because it's time to wrap this up. I did not plan to go 2 hours, sis. I ain't planning to go damn near 2.5 hours. What was the plan, sis? I told you the plan.
The plan was an hour and a half.
Yes, the plan. That was the plan. That was the plan.
It's not a bloodline stream unless something or the plan goes over. The plan kind of goes to the wayside, especially. I'm gonna give it up to our chat because some of these chat people are from not only our community.
That's right.
but they're also from the ABJ cult
The
community.
cult of
Which,
ABJ.
if you have not checked ABJ and their community out, please go subscribe to Anthony Blackwell Jr. We love him, and he deserves all the accolades, and he had amazing stuff.
Yes, he is amazing content creator, ABJ, Anthony Blackwell, the ABJ as I call him. And he does his thing. And ever since our paths crossed, we didn't had our Discord groups crossed over, some over there, some over there, some spend time over there, chill, some spend time over here and chill. It's all love. We support one another. If you're a content creator on this side, you can share your content, share away on this side. Same thing on over here, same thing on his Discord. It's all love. So get your ones up for the cult of ABJ. Oh, we got Blood Cuz in the building. Blood Cuz, what up, Blood Cuz? Blood Cuz said, just want to say, hey guys, what up, Cuz? What up, Cuz? Cuz, yo, you had my stomach in knots when you said Damian Priest looked like dried up blood in that suit he had, bro. I thought it, I commended his drip. I commended Damian Priest's drip. I'm like, yo, look at this drip. It's like, all right. You said he like someone threw up on it, but Cuz he said, yo, he look like blood. Look like blood. Look like dried up blood. I lost it. I was in tears. I was in tears.
Yes, that was so much fun.
Yes, it was. It was. But you know what? We are closing in 2.5 hours, sis. We were supposed to be done an hour ago. Honestly, I was supposed to be gaming. I wanted to game in the Discord chat. I want to do some Onslaught and Destiny 2. That's all right. Barbara, hit the music. There we go. We're ready to end this. We're going to continue the show, though. Yes, what do you mean continue?
Yes.
Even though this live stream, we're going to end. But what we like to do later on, sometimes after we do some streaming, we like to continue on the day in the Discord where we do our streaming, where we have great conversations, great dialogue, mostly about eating, having fun, having jokes, life, but having fun with it, because that's what it's all about. And if you like to have fun, if you're a positive person, all right, you like to stay away from that negative shit. You know, if you got a Cavalier when negative shit don't bother you, we would love to have you. Go on, come into the Discord channel, the Bloodline Family Community. All right, the link
must be 18 or older.
Right, you know what? I keep on forgetting. I need to remember that. Yes, must be 18 or over. We had a little situation.
Yes, we did with an 8-year-old child, I believe. That
how you sneak up in here?
8-year-old.
How you get up here, little kid? Go to bed. Go do some homework.
Right.
Get up out of here. All right. Trying to get us shut down. We don't do that over here. All right. 18 and over. Thank you, sis.
Yes.
All right. But in the meantime, that's about it. Courtney, when you hear that music, you know what it's time. Let the people know where they can find you at, sister.
Well, every night you can find me hanging out with my Bloodline family. That's right. And on Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central Time, you will find me teaching y'all about racing, because there's two passions in life I have. It's wrestling and racing. And yes, they go to the right and the left and the right and the left. But this past week, I taught y'all about the NHRA and the funny cars. This week, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'll talk to my brother after the show about that. And always, thank y'all for all the love and support. We appreciate each and every one. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Well said, sis. Love it. Yes, make sure you follow her amazing content right here at the Bloodline Entertainment Network, but at Devin the Tribal Chief. She gets it in when it comes to racing, all right? NASCAR, MotoGP, ending, whatever it got 4 wheels or 2 wheels, or maybe a 1 wheel, a unicycle. I don't know. It got something racing. Maybe she's gonna be talking about it, all right? Go ahead and check it out. The Driver's Seat, the best awesome racing content on the content creator side. It is decided. All right, but if you were looking for some more extra content, pro wrestling, all right, gaming, watch along content. Yes, we got plenty of watch along content. We got trailer reactions too, okay? And we got audio content too. Yes, mental health. All right, get it off your chest right here. TheBloodlineENT.com for your pleasure. And speaking of for your pleasure, all right, the sale is over. The 2-day sale is over. It's no more 15% off. But what you can do, all right, you can protect your ass off that hot ass sand, all right, and get a Bloodline Entertainment Network breach towel. We are literally one season away. We're spring, and before you know, we're gonna be in summer, and people are gonna be burning their ass off their hot ass sand. People are gonna be crying. All right, people are gonna be shouting, screaming, I need a beach towel. All right, where can you get it? TheBloodlineENT.com/store for your pleasure. All right, but if you're not gonna get the Bloodline Entertainment Network beach towel, you're not gonna hear our warning. We got a lovely 3-step process for that ass. First of all, I'm gonna take a picture of you burning your ass off that hot ass sand, all right? And then I'm gonna trend you on the social media. Yeah, we gonna do that because you burn your ass. Now I'm gonna trend you on the social media because you didn't heed the warning. I'm gonna trend you on the Instagram. I'm gonna trend you on the X app. I'm gonna put you in my new commercial this summer with my son because he said he want to be in it. And then you're gonna be promoting the website. You'll be promoting the beach towels. TheBloodlineENT.com/store for your pleasure.
I was trying to go the same way, but it didn't work out.
I be a fool with it sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just silly.
We love what we do.
Yes. That's when you know. Yes. That is a great point, sis. You know when you love what you do. You're having fun. You know, we don't do this for the views. We just do this because we love to have fun. Anybody just want to have fun, come on the train. We having fun with us. All right. We're going to catch y'all later. Remember, Discord. All right, people, Bloodline family. ABJ, code of ABJ. You want meet us in the Discord. All right. Kicking it or chilling with the Bloodline. That's where we're going to be at. We're going to get in some Destiny 2. I need to do some Onslaught. Geisha, 50 waves. We hitting it. 50 waves. We doing it. All right. That's Courtney, the Wonder Woman. I'm Devin, the Tribal Chief. For your pleasure. It is decided.
Now I got to split.